people should come to where we are. You and I are going to be there for 3 days. There's going to be just amazing people, amazing ideas. It's going to be terrific.
Just inform the listener, 107.1, it's much better now. I hope so it's improved and people can hear us much better. 107.1 השתפר. אם אתם שומעים אותנו יותר טוב, נשמח לשמוע פידבקים. Okay, Gila, let's start with the segment.
Okay.
What are we going to talk about today?
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about, I did some really amazing personalizing of ChatGPT. And what the difference in the answers and the output that I'm getting are amazing. And they actually go against what some of the discussions we've had before, because the platforms have changed a lot. They're offering you an opportunity. So I'm talking about when you personalize. And, you know, do you remember, Nissan, when we've talked in the past about updating your memory and cleaning out your memory and changing your data control settings?
Yeah, I have to say I never touch it. It's still, all the history, it's still there.
You know what?
I don't want to clean it.
You don't want to?
Yeah, it's a good thing to clean it because if I can keep it as history, it's really nice.
You know, it's interesting because you definitely don't want to clean everything out, but there are opportunities in the settings to personalize and make it understand what's important to you and how casual or how formal you like things to be, right? You
That's
can
correct.
really whether you want it to go out to the internet and search things or you don't, which makes a difference for your answers, and the output you get. So it's very interesting. You definitely don't want to wipe it all away. And when I did this deep dive in personalizing, it's very simple, but if you do it will take a little time. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes a little time, but you can answer some simple questions. So like the memory actually is not supposed to be updated as frequently as we think, but it is supposed to be checked. And
1 second, let me interrupt 1 second. The memory,
Sure.
It's the history you're talking about?
You know what? It's not the history. It's supposed to. Oh my goodness! It's supposed to have some preferences about you and some things that very long term are going to be true, like where you're from and your age. Some things that are true about you, but that won't change. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I think so.
So it's a little bit different actually than originally we talked about and I thought to be true, which was very interesting. So, there was that. And then there's a more about you section. And the more about you is really about things in the behavior that you like. Like, do you like to be focused on executing something, or do you like to come up with ideas?
I like to come with ideas all the time.
Coming up with ideas is amazing. So if you're using it for your ideas, you are more concerned about it telling you other ideas or telling you steps that you can take to complete something, right?
That's correct.
It's like a different path. So that's what custom instructions are. When you tell it which one of those you are, and there are some other ways you can position it, but that's a very simple way to make it very effective. It's going to really change the interaction that you have with your ChatGPT. So another thing that's even more fun, actually, I'm going to move on to. If you look, there's something that says your year in ChatGPT. So if you look on the left-hand corner, you're going to see it, the left-hand side where you look for your chats. If you scroll over there, it says your year in ChatGPT, and you can ask it some really fun questions.
Your year
my-
with ChatGPT. Okay, I'm on it now.
Right? And you can ask it, what was your best part of the year? What was your best idea? What did you not finish that you would really like to get done from now and the new year? It can give you some really cool insights, this part of ChatGPT. And it can just give you some really fun things. You can ask it to show you the images from the year that you created or you shared with it. And it's a really neat snapshot of your year.
I have to say that I hope so one of our listeners is Derek now, that maybe will learn a little bit about ChatGPT, about AI. You need to learn a little bit more and respect people that dealing with the AI. Continue.
It's definitely helpful to coach you in focusing on good communication, great communication. Thank you for mentioning that, Nissan. It definitely can help you. And why not use that tool? That's what I say. I'm directing and you're directing, right, what you get from the tool, and it can make you much better in anything you do. Communication and how you present yourself in public included, which is wonderful. So I like to take advantage of the tool. Absolutely. So anyway, are you looking at your year in ChatGPT?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Okay, I see it. It's like they ask for me it's like a schedule. Like what I want to do this year. It's like a planning. That's correct.
Yeah, it can be. There are all kinds of things you can, you can ask it to look at your images from the year and give you a snapshot of what you've done, or it's really neat. So that's a fun one. And there's also, if you go look in images right now, Nissan, there's some really fun interactive things you can do in images, make cool movies very easily, really fun things in that. And it's in the same section where you found the other, your year. You're going to see around there, really fun, just images. It will say images, and if you land on that, you're going to see some really cool things. So those are some fun things going into the new year that people can do. They can update their memory, and I'll put a little bit more on the station Facebook group so people can really see how to take a little bit of time to customize, and their whole upcoming year will be very, very fruitful, from what you see, which is amazing. Or you can just do something really fun, like in the images, and make movies and fun pictures, or see, what you love to see in your images and pictures.
If we're talking about images and pictures, if I'm using ChatGPT comparing to Grok do it much faster. ChatGPT take time to process, to create photos. You need to check it. It's happened to me all the time.
Okay, I'll check it again. And I'm sure, since you mentioned that, I am sure that Grok has some very similar, really cool, fun holiday and just winter updates that everybody can use to do some great things for, whether it's their fun or really planning and getting order in their life.
That's correct. I'm on. I agree with you.
Either way, I'm sure Grok has something amazing too. I'll check it out.
There's another platform. I forgot the name. Can you remind the listener?
Gemini.
Another one.
Gemini and Claude.
How you spell Claude? How you spell Claude, by the way?
Claude.
Claude?
E.
Okay. Claude. Okay, I see it now. I have to say, I never use it. Never.
What? Nissan, are you telling me in all this time? Wow, I should talk about Claude a little more, I guess. Thank you for telling me. Yes, Claude is another one. And it's one of the top, 3, really. ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, And then Perplexity has it a little bit different of a focus more, but it's great.
That's
Right.
by the way, I'm trying to use Clog now. He said I'm trying to upload file. There's a limit of. He said you may not upload large file from 300 meg. So still there's a limitation.
Okay, so I'm sure you can find another file that will work for you, or compress it maybe. But today we talked about the IAC, which is so exciting. That's coming up in mid-January, and we made some really, really interesting and engaging plans for the people who will be there. So I'm really excited, right? We're going to really give people a voice, and it's going to be beautiful.
I think so, and a lot of famous people will come, and the Israeli radio station will broadcast from there, and I'm excited. I hope so. You?
Me too. It's going to be very cool. So we will see people there, and we will broadcast. It's going to be really awesome. That's January 15th to the 17th. And we also talked today about taking a little time to update your memory and personalize, which you go into the bottom left-hand corner. There's a little circle with your, you press that and you get all of the settings, and it's very easy. And I'll put a little guide in the Facebook group, but basically where it says memory, surprisingly, you want to put things that are not going to change for a while, like your age, where you're from, things that are going to be constant in even 5 years, which is different than what it used to be. But it's because new settings have been added with a section called More About Me and a section called Custom Instructions. And so in Custom Instructions, you can tell it what you prefer and what you like, and then in More About You, you can tell it also different things like, are you a creator generally, or are you more, looking to create reports and things like that? Are you looking for execution? It's interesting, and I will put the guide, but taking a little time there will be very neat. And then we talked about the images and your year in review with the platforms, and I hope everybody explores and has some fun.
I hope so. I enjoy. I'm fine. I'm completely enjoy from this segment today. Thank you very much, Gila Leodato.
Thank you, Nissan.
And
see you next week.
See you next week.
Well, I'll see you before, but we'll see our listeners next week, and they can find me at Global AI on all the platforms, and they can call the station, and I look forward.
250,000 listeners, never wrong. The Israeli radio station here in South Florida, also for Jewish people. Gila Leodato, thank you very much. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Take care, Nissan.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
לא לפחד, פשוט לקפוץ אל המים ולשמור חבר אחד קרוב.